Hello, YouTube land and subscribers. Um, Once again, I apologize about my mic, and I'm waiting for my mic. King Human or Kung Human or sorry. um, my question is, how did you guys hear about Selena? Some people I know heard about Selena after she passed on, and some people heard about her before. I knew about Selena before she passed on, and me and my cousins were planning to go to her concert in LA or Los Angeles. And but the tragic that happened, it didn't work out to be that way. Her vice president fan club had murdered her, and that was a very tragic loss on us Latinos. Um, because she was someone who was going to cross over, and she would have, even though she had two or three English songs. They made it. They just had made it over crossover, and she didn't get to see that. I did get to meet her mom. Awesome mother, awesome, down to earth, humble, sweet, gentle. I don't know how to explain it, but she's so adorable. She's not into fame, so she kind of stays away from when people are asking for autographs from the dad or Suzette or anybody. I got to meet the dad. It was awesome. And Edward almost did a great job of playing Selena's dad. What you see in the movie is what you're going to see in person, but also, too, he has a soft side. I noticed when I went to go meet him. Awesome family. As for Suzette, we must have caught her off on a bad day. When me and my kids were coming out of the office to go into the museum to check out Selena's museum, Suzette came in with Whataburgers. That's a place that's in Texas. And we noticed that and we weren't going to bother her. But she's like, no, no, I'm not going to sign no autograph. And we're like looking at each other. We didn't ask to get your autograph. We were going to go to a museum because we know she had food. So why bother someone that's going to eat, right? Well, we must have caught her off on a bad day. And we visited. And I don't know if her dad seen what she did, but he came, goes, would you like to say, take some pictures? And I said, sure. So he was real sweet and humble, and he was talking to us, and his secretary, really sweet and humble as well. And I think Suzette felt bad in what she told us. Our first impression, like, gosh, what a mean person. But then, we have to understand that she probably gets a lot of people who bother her all the time, and that comes with celebrity, that they get bothered, and, it's like, gosh, can people just leave me alone so I can eat? And, I think she just took it the wrong way that we were going to ask for her autograph, but we weren't, because we seen her with food and we weren't going to bother her. That was her lunchtime. But like I said, I think she felt bad because afterwards she seen how her dad was and the secretary and her mom, that she, you know, came up and said, well, you know what, I know you're from California, and she asked to take pictures with us, and so we did. I still trying to get to know Suzette, the true Suzette, because I didn't get the impression when I met her that the person who played her was really her, unless I wasn't around her long enough. But the mom and the dad, the actors and actress did a great job on mom and dad. Still trying to get to know how the real Suzette is. Maybe next time when I go to Texas and I see her again, maybe it'll be different. So that's how I'm not talking about how I met. How I got to know Selena. How I heard about Selena was through my cousins. And they say, "Oh my gosh, you got to hear this person. She has an awesome, beautiful voice." I go, "Really?" And they go, "Matter of fact, you know, that's another story. I won't mention it, but they're saying to listen to her. I listened to her. Oh my gosh, I bought another CD. Beautiful person, down to earth, and I started buying her CDs. I was like, oh my gosh. And then I started seeing clips of her interviews, like, oh, this person's so cool and so sweet and so innocent. She's got a sense of humor to her, and I thought that was so cool. Um, that's how I became a Selena fan, and I was so looking forward to meeting Selena and letting her know how big of a fan I was with her until the incident that happened. And when we heard it on the news, we were just like shocked, and my daughter cried, I cried, because it felt like someone that came from our hometown, Corpus Christi, Texas, someone snagged that right out of our eyes, someone that represents us from Texas. But she still lives on, and she's passed on for so many years already, and it seems like it's just yesterday it happened. And that's why my nick is Selena forever, because in my heart she will live on as long as she has fans like us to stay around to keep her vision that she was hoping since she was a little girl. So Selena, you're always in our heart, and also the family. So that's how I heard about Selena, was through my cousins. Tell Selena, signing off. Bye bye.